Hey, I am back, and so gratefully so. I'm welcome to fall. We're in the fall season at the time of this recording, and we actually just had our first snow, which is all melted off now because the sun is radiantly shining out there, and it's just been a beautiful transition. However, it's been challenging. I think not for just for myself, but for a lot of people, and part of that transition has had me going inside and like reconfiguring things, rebranding things, becoming inspired to create more things and trying to get that out into the world. And so in the process of that, I've been disconnected from the world a little bit. I slowed down on my podcasts, and I slowed down on my newsletters, and I've just slowed down on everything because there's only so much time and space, right? And so I'm feeling like I'm moving into the other side of that. So I'm very excited to share with you that there's a lot of really cool stuff coming on the forefront. I'm about to launch October 30th, woohoo, about to launch the Youthful Glow mini course, which is a free course. So it's really about how do we like maintain that inner beauty so it can be a radiant outer beauty. We're all going through the aging process, and we're not going to stop that on a physiological level, or on a time space continuum level, I should say. But we can turn back the aging clock within our own body by doing certain things. So that's coming. I'm really excited to say. I've also got the Cosmetics Youthful Glow system that's going to be coming out pretty soon, right on the tail end of that. So if you want to kind of take it a little bit further, you can. And then there's going to be a 6-week ultimate transformation program. So all these things are really great. I've been posting a whole bunch more stuff on Facebook. I haven't quite integrated Instagram yet, but that's coming. But if you really want to like stay tuned in to what's happening and get inspired, hopefully my offerings are inspiring to you. Check out the podcast. I renamed it. If you don't know, it's called the Ultimate Biohack for Women, and then check out the Turn Your Soul on Facebook page, because I'm just posting every day on there. So it's been a lot of fun to bring this stuff to the forefront, and I'm really excited to be able to support everyone in this new way. Let's see there. Oh yeah. So being in the fall season, I have a program called the Soul Hackers Ultimate, and in that program we're focusing on the seasons. In each season, we change what we're focusing on, kind of like Chinese medicine. So in Chinese medicine right now in the fall, we're working on the lungs, and we're working on the large intestine. And this large intestine, when we look at it from an energetic perspective, it's about letting go. And when we look at the lungs from an energetics perspective, it's about grief and holding on to grief. So the more that the fall calls for us to work on these two aspects of our physiology and our energetics. And so in this is this concept of receptivity. And receptivity is just really our ability to be in receivership. So be in receivership of flow, be in receivership of money, be in receivership of information, be in receivership of our intuition, our inner wisdom, be in receivership of feedback, right? Sometimes we don't want to have feedback because it's like, oh, that hurts. But when we're in a place of receptivity, then we're so much more available to receive feedback and use it as a tool to accelerate and facilitate our growth. So this is what we're working on in the fall season. But what happens is that there seems to be this gap between who we think we are, or who we be. There's a gap between who we be and who we think we should be. And in that gap causes a sense of unworthiness. And it's just so common in our society because we're raised as kids that are trained as little monkeys to do things for reward or pleasure or reprimand, right? And so whenever we try to do something and we don't do it well enough and we get in trouble, then we have regret or we have shame. And so this leaves this gap between who we are and who we think we are supposed to be for everybody else, and then we have feelings of unworthiness. So I'm just sharing that with you because this is a really beautiful time to bring that into your own spiritual practice, to bring that into your own awareness throughout the day, and noticing like, oh, am I being who I am in an authentic, truthful way? Or am I mad at myself or upset or shameful or regretful because I didn't do it this particular way? Like, I have been really working on all this stuff very dynamically within myself because there's been a lot of trauma in my past where I did not feel like I was good enough and worthy of, and all these things. And so I'm, personally, I don't want to live in that world. So I am grateful that I've learned how to, or am learning still, right? It's a process, how to navigate that in a powerful way. And it works, but it takes consistency. It takes consciousness. It takes awareness. It takes being receptive, right? And so how do we create more receptivity in our life? And the way you do that is find time between the moments to tap into that place within yourself that's timeless, that's spacious, that's of a higher resonance than your physical body. And that might be your higher self, it might be spirit, it might be God, it might be whatever you call it. And if you can find time throughout the day just to do that on a moment-to-moment basis, things change because you begin to tap into spaciousness, and in that spaciousness is receptivity. In that spaciousness is your understanding of your truth, and worthlessness goes away, regret goes away, shame goes away. You get to step into who you be and feel confident and comfortable with that. So know you're beautiful, know you're amazing, know you're perfect just like you are, and I love all of you very much, and I'm really grateful to be back sharing this kind of stuff with you, and I look forward to sharing more of it. So have a beautiful week, a beautiful fall season, and we'll see you soon.